Wow, what a hot track to start off to. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Sky Lounge. So, this is an interesting stream. You will be joining me as I take on this upgrade to 3.1, which I've been scared to do, but I've been reading about. So, there is that. I'm your host, OMGEDSON here, and welcome to the adventure. This will either be successful or go incredibly wrong. And if it goes wrong, no more Sky Lounge no more Sky Lounge shows from me. Alright, without further delay here, we will go ahead and get started. Hello everyone, hello. Feel free to say hi in the chat, let me know you're here. I can't say hi unless I see you, and I don't stalk the user list. I'd like to know that I'm not alone going into this. I have got, let's see, we're going to go to add remove. Add remove programs. Uh-oh, gravity's here. Gravity's here. I need to modify my little chat here. I didn't migrate over the new chat source over into here, so I've got a new one. What's going on, buddy? So, step one, I've downloaded the complete package just because, what's a few extra gigs of download? Who cares, right? Especially when you live in Silicon Valley. I mean, what is that, another 3 minutes to download the whole package? I've got it all, but I will not be doing like a complete upgrade. I'm having a difficult time dealing with that fact. I work in tech, and I can only imagine what kind of nightmare it would be for support to support a product where essentially everyone has different versions of everything. Right? You've got like in triplicate now. You've got each person has 3 doors that they can open. Actually, more than that, right? Because you can do. Let's do the math. Would that be 9? Would that? I don't know. Let's do the math. You can either install A, or you can install A and B, or you can install A, B, and C, or you can install B, or you can install B and A, or you can install B and C. I mean, there's just an infinite, you know, well, not infinite, but there's way too many damn options. And I can't imagine supporting a product like that. So myself, I would prefer, if I ever had an issue with my P3D where I had to reach out to Lockheed Martin, I would prefer to just be like, nah bro, I got the latest. I got the latest, the greatest, all of it. It's installed, boom, help me. And not have to go through, well, I have this piece of it installed, but not this piece. But yes, this piece. Because I feel like what that does is it's gonna unload liability from Lockheed Martin needing to support things, right? Like if I got an issue that perhaps is related to scenery, they're gonna be like, well, fool, seems to me like you don't use our scenery pack anymore or anything to do with it, so peace out, you're on your own. Additionally, I feel like as P3D advances and they add in fresh little tidbits in the scenery and perhaps even new technologies in the scenery, that we'll be unable to take advantage of those because we didn't install the scenery pack. And the logic behind not installing the scenery pack is the simple fact that I use Orbex everything for scenery. Like, my entire world in Sim is wrapped in Orbex. So, anyways, today we'll be installing client and content. Client and content. So, I did make a folder on in my hangar here that essentially is the gateway to my backups of files for 3.0. I have hand customized my HDR file with some settings that I like. That gives me a bit more color pop, a lot more contrast, and a lot less bloom than is controllable in Sim. My custom config file, my DLL file, my exe file, a couple of other random files that I have modified myself. I went ahead and backed those up just in case they get overwritten. It's just best practice to do so, so I did so. So let's get to step numero uno here, which is uninstalling Lockheed Martin Prepar3D client. Okay. Make sure nothing magical is showing on the screen, and let's bring it live right here. And now, I'm not, I don't have this full screen for the very simple reason that if you're taking this on, you should know how to navigate your windows a bit. So, I don't have it full screen to where you guys can sit and read everything I'm walking you through. Just about everything you need to see right here. Hopefully that's good enough to help some. We'll start off by uninstalling. God, this is so scary. I just don't like doing things like this. We will uninstall client. Yes. Why do I still have another version of v3? Whatever. We'll uninstall client. Point of no return here. This app and its related info will be uninstalled. Uninstall. Preparing to remove. Here we go. Got some chill tunes, and hopefully we have some good chat. I mean, what's going on? Nobody wants to say hi. I can't say hi to you. I don't know who's here. I see Ascended. Ascended's there with me. He's like, I got you, bro. I got you. And feel free to join me, Ascended. I'm in the live showroom right now. And I'll just I'll open mic it here. There we are, voice activity. Is that done already? Or did I just hide the window? That's done. That was really fast. What up, Goose? What is this track? It's always good to have good music on when you're doing things like this. I just want to say, number one, it helps me with concentration. Number two, it just helps relax you when you're hitting uninstall buttons. Because as of right now, right this second, my P3D doesn't work anymore. This is a hot track, and it's going to the official Sky Lounge playlist now. All right, looking at my sticky. Next up, we will uninstall content. Scenery is the one I'm not going to mess with. Another 9 gigs about to go. Bye-bye. So I'm going to select Prepar3D v3 content and hit that uninstall button. I don't have a spare tire sim, bro. I'm a commit kind of guy. I uninstalled FSX boxed for Steam. Once Steam was up and running spot on. Foxhound, thank you for the follow. Then I uninstalled FSX Steam for P3D once P3D became like solid. And then the same here, I had 2.5 as well as 3 until 3 was just rock solid. And there's no return. Uninstall 2.5. I did keep a backup of my sim objects folder for custom liveries and stuff like that. I did keep a backup of my add-on scenery folder for stuff that I added in manually without an installer. A lot of the freeware scenery packs are that way. So, okay, so I've hit Prepar3D v3 content uninstall. It's giving me the heads up. This app and its related info will be uninstalled. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that button and point of no return. Please wait while Windows configures Prepar3D v3 content. Taking a bit longer than the other. This track just got added to the playlist, my man. It's hot. This is Hummingbird by Maya Jane Coles. So much soul in this track. So much. So it's just what we need. And you might notice behind me the Christmas tree is long gone. Year now. That's exactly what kind of track this is. This is a mess around track right here, man. This is just like drop the bass, wait it out, not 4, not 8, maybe 16. And then just boom, drop the bass back in. Hot track. As you see, I got the turntables right there. I know a lot about dropping that bass track out. It's actually kind of sad that not many DJs mix that way anymore. It's not soul based. It's not feel based. It's not emotional. Mixing has become automated and robotic, right? Because a lot of times the software is doing it, and they're not even really beat matching. But you know when a DJ drops the bass track out of one of the tracks that's playing, he's really just showing off. He's showing off the fact that those two tracks are so on beat right now that I can pull the bass line completely out and make you wait and get the room dark and let it build up. Boom, and just bring it right back in, and it's still in sync with the other track. That's just showing off, man. That's just soul and emotion from the DJ booth, and it's sad that not many spin that way anymore. Sometimes I drop the bass to cover my mistakes. Yeah, I've seen that happen too. Better to drop the bass track out than to have a stable of horses running around. Alright, we've got 15 seconds to go on this. And then we will start with the install. I expect this to take about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. We'll see what happens. Alright, that's it right there. As of right this moment, I don't have P3D installed. Kinda crazy. Kind of no gusta. Alright, let's head over to the package. Opening up the P3D download from Lockheed Martin. You look in the folder and you've got 3. If you downloaded the full package, you've got 3 files. 3 installers. Technically 4 installers. You've got install client.msi, install content.msi, and install scenery.msi. Rounding those up into one executable is setup.exe. In our case, we're not going to install all 3, so we'll bypass setup.exe altogether and head for install client.msi. You want to do that one first. So here we go, extracting. Pretty large file. About 120 gigs or so. Client's the big one. About 50% done. Is anyone else out there thinking about going through this process? Let me know in the chat. I'd love to check in and see how that goes for you. Flying into Nantucket, says Goose. He's explaining it. Okay, here we go. So the window I'm presented with is Prepar3D Academic Client Setup Wizard. We'll now prepare to install. We want to hit next here. At this stage, I'll pause the stream for the next 3 hours while I read the fine print. 1 second while I set it to 10x. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and accept that all seems legitimate to me. Now we get to the client folder. So this is where it gets crazy, right? So you have to remember, if you didn't install P3D and on the C drive, you've got to remember here to move it over, to point it at your new folder. In my case, to save a lot of time, what I've done, so I never really have to navigate, I have C drive and I have D drive. Inside D drive, I manually created a /program files bracket x86 folder, and by doing that, it allows me to, in installers like this, simply highlight the C and replace with a D. Merman says this seems like a great idea. So now with the location selected, we're going to go ahead and hit next, and we are ready to install Prepar3D v3 Academic Client. Install. Here we go. Click the finish button to exit the setup wizard. That was fast. We're going to hit finish. That is a window from WinRAR, just asking if I want to update things, and I don't. Darren Vox, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, get comfy, get nerdy. The next thing we're going to want to do is install content, because again, I have chosen to bypass installing scenery. The reason for that is all my scenery is OrbX. I don't need upgraded scenery in an island in the Philippines, which is in the changelog. I think it was the Philippines or something like that. No offense to my homies, but I have Orbex. So install content.msi is the next one we're going to launch. And we are just extracting the package now. Mervman, what's going on, buddy? Have you done the update yet to 3.1? Alright, coming up on 40% now. And feel free to throw a shout out to YouTube as well, guys. This is gonna go up on our YouTube channel. A real-time walkthrough. And ideally, in the end, all our add-ons should work just fine. Another hot beat provided by Hot Nature with Isis the Egyptian. Okay, now we are at the Welcome to P3D content setup wizard. We're going to hit next, validating installation, updating component registration, copying new files, updating registration, copy. Al Smokin', he says, do you have me on your list? Not sure what you mean, my friend. You mean on the guest list? All patrons are on the guest list, my friend. In fact, you need to get in here so you can get your blue coat, my friend. Indeed, I do have you listed now. Jump into the Discord server so I can get your blue suede smoking jacket that the patrons get. And the best thing you can do is download the Discord client. You can get that at discordapp.com. Yeah, here, I'll put the link in the chat. It's available for Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, Windows phones, every platform imaginable, basically. And it's a lot better than using the web, which is what, is at that link. So, grab the actual client, my man. Alright, so here we've been presented with completed the Prepar3D content setup wizard. I'm going to go ahead and hit finish. That's just a WinRAR message there. That's it. At this stage, I should be able to launch P3D, and I will very likely be presented with like a registration. I'm assuming it'll ask me to register the app all over again. So you'll want to have those credentials near. Lockheed Martin, v3. Let me just verify here that this is like an updated file. Gosh, I hope this works as it should. Prepar3D, I'm just going to check properties. Access 7 minutes ago. Alright, this has got to be it. So I am on window capture, guys. I don't know that this is actually going to capture the P3D window, but we'll give it a shot. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's giving me the registration stuff now, so what we'll do is I'll just do my activation here. And keep in mind, guys, you have to actually have your 3.0 license. For those that went down the upgrade path from 2.5 to 3, you actually have 2 licenses now. So make sure to look out for the one that is 3.0. All right, activation successful. Let's see if we load up. So 30 minutes, and that includes some pre-show roll. 30 minutes to 3.1, not bad at all. That's taking our time, not flying through it, and having a good time as well. So let's wait until this loads up and see if I scream at things being broken or not. We're not going to see great frame rates down in the lower right hand corner because I'm doing a full monitor capture and not a game capture. And I hope this was helpful as well. If you're just getting in, you can still catch this as a video on demand. Oh, is that how we be like? Okay. We'll see, okay? We'll see, Ascended, if I'm gonna be like that or not. Who can name the type of house music this is? That sounds a dead giveaway. Come on, baby, let's get some add-ons working. No takers, no takers. This is Acid House, my friends. That little synth right there, that little synthesizer sound, that's your giveaway. Acid House. Goose milk. Indeed, my friend. It's not an old school track, but they're definitely bringing that old school acid flavor back.
Space.
Indeed it was, which is why I said it's kind of like a little blend. This is definitely some soul house mixed with acid house. It's a good feel though, it's a good sound. Real chill. Everything got ruined when it morphed into techno. Everything got ruined when people started calling everything techno. House is house. So, a dead giveaway that I think things are going to work out just fine here is how long P3D is taking to load. We're probably going to get an object flow error here soon from Orbex, even though I did update already the object flow because they updated the object flow stuff. But I have got an incredible amount of add-ons that we use to produce the show. So my load times typically are heavy. So this is good. Super hot track. This is Stop Space Return by Crazy P. The P stands for, I'm not gonna say it, but it rhymes with meanest. Really though, I'm not making that up. It really does. That's artist. Is this your first flight with 3.1? Nope. Not my first flight. My first launch of 3.1. We're not going to be doing any flying. This was just to cover the actual upgrade process step by step, while hopefully saving all of one's add-ons, keeping all of that intact. Quickie little process. Thank you, Mr. Gravity.
Stop.
We need instructions for that, don't we, Gravity? Better instructions. Loading. Chief asks, did we just do the client and the content? Correct, sir, we just did the client and the content. We did not go with doing the scenery because my virtual world is wrapped in Orbex. Alright, and we're up. Now, let's take a vehicle that I know I have views in. Let's do the Lear. We'll do the Lear because there is also one little oddity that was showing in 3 that we hope is not going to be an issue in 3.1. Now that's already a weird issue. I've got no textures wrapping this plane. And then I click off of it and back on and it's fine. So that's very interesting. That's very interesting. Alright, let's load this up. Rebuilding the shader, says Chief. That makes sense. Which is exactly why I backed up some of my customizations in that folder. I'll need to manually modify those files later. Hopefully the lighting issue has been fixed in 3.1. I've been told that it has been. We'll check with this plane. Some planes' lighting systems, depending on the method that the developer used, were slightly flawed in V3, but worked well in 2.5. Supposedly that's fixed in 3.1. This is one of the planes that suffered from that, so. Loading terrain data. There we are, 20%. Yeah, that works in 3.0. That worked fine as well, Chief. In 2.5, it was terrible. It was terrible. Sounds good, Goose. Have a great one, man. Thanks for stopping in. Alright, 40% loaded. We'll first spawn just at the standard airport here. After that, we'll spawn at a confirmed Orbex airport. And I'll even go as far as spawning at an Orbex airport that I know had some issues in early V3. That I know that I fixed, so we'll spawn there. Then we'll call it success. %80 loaded, almost there. 90% through. Loading complete. Alright, we're on the ground. Step 1, we'll load EasyDock here. Launching EasyDock manually as administrator now. Okay, EasyDock is up. Invisible airplane. Still invisible airplane. Give it a minute to build out here. Go for a non-EasyDock. Yeah, still invisible. There, we're starting to. There we are. The plane is now wrapped. Okay. Moment of truth on the sexy lights. Interesting. Let's do it this way. Let's turn on some lights. Okay. Oh yeah. Definitely more better. Looks like lighting has been has been fixed for sure. Looking super clean. Super clean. Alright, next step. Your lights do that in 3.1 as well? Sounds great. We're not streaming wrong way, Corgan. This is a tech stream. We're actually doing the upgrade. We're just in the testing phase now, about to wind down the show. Now we will test. So EasyDock, I love that EasyDock is completely working as well. Now we will go to new airport. How is everyone? TJ the DJ in the house. I think that's directed at me, TJ. I'm checking in from the Northern California region here. We're not flying today, my man. Hit that follow button if you're interested in flying, but we're not flying right now. We are doing the 3.1 update. Thunder Monkey, my recommendation to you, my friend, is to hit the forums. And welcome to the lounge. No idea, as I don't use vPilot. Hello, Newcastle. Hello to the future. 45% loaded up. So now we're going to load up an actual Orbex airport. Make sure that that's okay. Thunder Monkey, I would go into VATSIM's tech support, my man. Typically, a live show isn't the greatest place to ask technical support. I think your very best resource would be to hit up the VATSIM forums or something. Also, additionally, I just simply don't use VATSIM, so not much help to you there, my man. Don't want to steer you the wrong way. Rather, direct you right to the source. 50%. That was a nice swift update. I think it from start to finish was about 15 to 20 minutes tops. Don't really know for today, TJ. Our typical schedules are Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 10 p.m. Pacific time. And then on and off outside of that, so. Only way to really get that is to hit the follow button, and if you want to go as far as doing notifications, you can do that as well. Then you'll know when we're live. But there are a team of streamers here, so the lounge could open at any moment. I think we've had about 3 shows today already. %. And we'll be flipping this to daytime as well. So we're want to make sure that everything is rocking. And I have to say, relatively painless. I was definitely one of the scared ones, I guess you could say, coming into v3.1 and doing this update. That just looks absolutely amazing. KTVL, Orbex, Lake Tahoe is fully working. Even a slight elevation issue that I had is now fixed. This looks fantastic. Looks absolute. My gosh, this cloud ascended. What do you think about this cloud? Holy moly! I want to fly right into it. I really do. I want to fly right into this cloud. This is incredible. Can't speak for frame rates. You know, if I'm getting better or not, that is 100% going to be dependent on your individual system. So I'm not going to be the guy that tells you you're going to get better frames. No, that's completely dependent on your system. So we'll load up Active Sky next now. Are you using Active Sky? Yes, I am. So Active Sky Next, it needs an update. You get an actual error from AS Connect saying an error was received, incompatible P3D version. You need to get this version. You hit OK and it just does its thing. It's going to error out and quit. So we will take care of that offline. But as far as any other add-ons, I mean, that's everything seems to be working just fine. So 3.1 getting the wings of gold so far, and I hope that this video was some help to those that are scared. As Gravity would say, we got this. Great success. Thank you for joining, everyone, and I hope that this was helpful to you. And if there's any way I can help you with the process, if there's anything that wasn't clear, feel free to let me know. Drop a note in the YouTube comments below, or hit us up on the skylounge.tv. Bye bye.